666 serial, that being an NFT with only 666 NFTs. In this video we're going to check out the website, we're going to see how well it looks, whatever it's going to be doing in the future, and as well we're going to check out the social medias such as Twitter and Discord. Lastly, they are doxed and they do have a video on YouTube proving, and they are also talking about the project. So that being said, let's hop right in the video and see what this project is about. Alright, so hopping over to the website at 666serials.xyz, we do have dark mode and as well light mode. I think that's actually pretty nice idea for the preferences of the users. But in today's video we're going to be using dark mode, sorry about that. As I said before, there are 666 serial in an NFT based alternate reality game, that being an ARG. If you guys don't know what that means, we have here a Wikipedia page where we're going to be learning what this means and the definition of it. So, this being an interactive network narrative that uses real world as a platform and employs transmedia storytelling to deliver a story that may be altered by players' ideas or actions. Just keep this in mind, you're going to get over it again, because all these NFTs are going to have their own stories. Getting back to the website, if you scroll a bit down, we have here some sneak peeks, and we have the information that the pre-sale is going to be on the 8th of April. We're also going to check out the sneak peeks over to the Discord server in a second. Firstly, let's hop over to the roadmap. We have here the pilot creating and preparing the first 2 seasons. So these NFTs are going to have like seasons, so season 1, season 2, season 3, season 4. Firstly, then we're going to creating the network, designing the website, building, marketing, all that basic stuff whenever a project is launching. After that, they're going to make the archives become available, where you're going to be able to learn about the backstory of the serial killers. So all these 666 serials are serial killers from the birth to the present day. They also do have the stories all behind them on the light paper. We're going to check that out in a second. So for the season 1, all the current NFT holders are going to receive a clue in their wallet each week. So that being part of the story, and you guys will have to solve it by following all these clues. At the end of each of the 5 episodes, the fastest players wins a serial killer. So that's pretty good. After all these stories of the serial killers, one will be supplemented in the archive with the overarching storyline of the game. This is going to make people, and they are going to be becoming more and more unique than other serial killers. The player who's going to be finishing the episode 5, the last episode fastest, will have the serial killer with the most unique story, making them the main character of the season. And at the end of the season, every player who have solved at least one of the episodes puzzle, even among the last, let's say if you get right the 4th or the 5th, and you have at least one serial killer in your wallet, you're going to be receiving a companion NFT, that being a victim. More on that we're going to have later on. And the season 2, they won't give any spoilers, and the only thing they are going to be telling you about is that season 2 is going to be bringing a lot of good ideas too, and you have to keep your victim. We have here a docs video, as I said before, over to the YouTube channel. You can check it right here. I'm going to put in the docs video right now for you guys to check it out, and yeah, I'm going to see you after that.
Ahoy! My name is Dominic, I am the CEO of 666 Serials. Let me introduce you as CCO and creative Detti, who, for reasons that are hard to argue with, is basically forcing me to appear in this video.
Welcome to all future players. You might guess from our strong accent that English is not our mother language. We are from Hungary. The other 3 members of the team want to remain anonymous.
So, when we hop over to the light paper, they do have 65 trades for 666 NFTs. That being, they do have a trade for every 10 NFTs. That's actually pretty amazing. Like you guys know, there are trades and collections that are over 10,000 and they only do have like not even 500 trades, so that's pretty good. After that, we have here the collection, the life stories. We're going to check this out. So the archive is going to become available after the mint, where you're going to be able to learn about the backstory of your serial killer from the birth to the present day. So each of the 666 NFTs has a whole life story generated from about 300 story blocks. We have here Samuel Bradley, born on the 1982 October 21st in Sacramento, California. As a baby, he was found on a cold night at the gates of a church in the suburbs. The priest took him in. He was raised in a monastery. He is 5'8" and 174 pounds. He is left-handed. He received a strict military education in which religion also played a significant role. As a child, he dreamed of becoming a conductor. He told his classmates who ridiculed him for it, and so he promised himself to not tell anyone about his desires anymore. He was often aggressive with the smaller children. His grades were good, but his teacher often complained about his behavior. At the age of 11, he buried a cat alive. Everyone believed the animal to be lost, but the truth was only revealed years later. In the months after he finished high school, he felt intoxicated. He felt as if a huge weight was taken off him, and he wished for even more freedom. He attempted suicide when he was 19. Seemingly, he was not interested in the opposite sex. At present, he lives in one of the empty houses of residential district in construction in Kearney, New Jersey. He's in a hopeless financial situation. He drives a blue Citroen. He often volunteers for fun and to be in a company of others. People who know him describe him as distant. He committed his first murder at the age of 36. Since then, he has committed 11 murders. His victims are all hires from rich families. He pretends to be a door-to-door salesman and thus acquaints himself with his victims' environment. He likes to watch the blood splashing from his victims, so he uses an axe. His actions are a consequence of his God complex. After the murders, he is taken over by deep remorse, so he claims the bodies and fixes them in a way that they look as if they were sleeping. His method is ceremonial in nature. Pretty amazing story. I don't know if I said like with intuition all that kind of stuff. I'm sorry, it is like 10 a.m. I just woke up, but the life story is amazing. I really got turned into it and dragged into it, and it's really, really good if you ask me. So as you guys know, every NFT is going to have a whole different story with different names. In general, everything, and the NFT project is kind of amazing. We also do have here Twitter, so I'll suggest you guys going and give them a follow over here. This is on the Solana blockchain, and guys, don't forget the Discord is private and you won't be able to join. Also, you'll only be able to join with my link. So 25 people are going to get whitelist spots. That's being a giveaway, the first 25 people, and it's going to be actually pretty good if you get into this with whitelist spots. And if you get whitelist spot, you're going to have the NFT whenever you're going to mint. It's going to be way cheaper than whenever it's public. So whenever it's public, you're going to have it for 1.4 Solana, but the whitelisted presale is only for 1 Solana. Whitelisted presale is going to be on the 8th of April and the public sale on the 15th of April. And as I mentioned before, let's check out some sneak peeks of it. So we have the spoiler from the first episode over to the ARG. We have already taken a look at the Wikipedia and I already know. And we also do have here some other stories for other serials. Also here some NFTs looking pretty nice. This one has a sniper. This one looks pretty nice. This one has some poison, so yeah. And in general, the general chat is pretty active in here. People are typing right now, so let's say hey. And yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this project 6660. All the links for it to be down in the description. And as always, hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. And don't forget about your whitelist spots.